Imagine making around $60 million in royalties from a song that you create. Just one song, just one, not two, not three, just one song. Hey everybody, my name is Marcella Dominguez. I am a business attorney, copyrights, trademarks, helping you figure out the IP process along the way. How much money does Mariah Carey make in royalties from her song, All I Want for Christmas? This is a copyright issue that I wanted to talk to you about now that we're coming into the holidays. And it is unbelievable that she could make this much money. I gave you a hint at the very beginning of this video, but we're gonna break that down and see what that actually looks like. One hit is all it took. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas has hit the Billboard 100 at least around 3 times. And it didn't happen until like 25 years after she wrote the song. So imagine sitting on a song thinking that, oh, okay, it's a good song. And then in 25 years and after that, it hits the Billboard 100, not once, but twice. And then it goes on to be streamed at least 1 billion times on Spotify. I mean, imagine that, 1 billion times on Spotify. If I was a singer, the first question I would be asking myself is, how in the world am I gonna make my song a hit so that I am making that kind of royalty money every single year without having to lift a foot? So you lift a foot one time, you make an amazing hit, you partner with somebody, you co-write the song, somebody writes the lyrics, and then you can include the melodies. I mean, however you wanna piece this song together, you stand to make a good chunk of money from royalties if you do a kick-ass job. So this begs the question, how much does that actually break down to per year? Okay, well, according to some sources, she's making at least $2.5 million every year from All I Want for Christmas. What more could you want for Christmas in 2023 if you're making $2.5 million from one song? And these royalties that she's made are only for streaming. So every time the song plays, she makes approximately 1 cent per play. So in this case, what kind of royalties are we talking about? We are talking about mechanical royalties because this is a song that is going to be streamed either on, on like Spotify or Pandora or something like that, or it's being played on the radio. So these are mechanical royalties we're talking about here. So every time a song is streamed or downloaded, she makes money per stream or per download. So if you are an aspiring musician and you want your song to go viral, what should you do? Should you copyright it or not? So if you want to be sure that you're given your fair chance of, also receiving royalties for your copyrighted works, you have to make sure that your work is, you guessed it, copyrighted. So where are you going to go to copyright your music? You're going to go to copyright.gov, and there's a very easy process to follow. And if you don't feel confident doing that, you can contact me and I'd be more than happy to help you. But you want to make sure that your work is copyrighted. Having a hit song means that you can make money in a variety of ways, but I can tell you that having a mechanical license and receiving money in such a passive way will probably be one of the most enjoyable benefits of having copyrighted your music. Now, don't think that just because you write a song, you put it out there and it gets streamed a couple of times that you're going to become a millionaire. No, that's not the way it works. But you do want to set yourself up in a way that you can prepare yourself to make passive income in the event that your song goes viral. So just for context here, Mariah Carey is one of the top 15 best-selling artists of all time. So if you can make it there, then I am rooting for you, trust me. But you have to start somewhere, and just like she did, you want to make sure that you copyright your music. If you want to understand a little bit more about the copyright process and what copyright infringement could possibly mean, then make sure to check out this video right here, which I put together for you. And it is also copyright related, but it's a good continuation to this video if you want to keep learning about copyrights. What I find most interesting about this process is that it took Mariah Carey about an hour or under to create this song. So when Tommy Mottola was her manager, he encouraged her to write a song that was going to be completely unique to her Christmas album. He didn't want her to just sing the standard Christmas songs that we all know. He wanted her to create something unique, and that she did. Now, Mariah Carey has also told the outlets that she created this song on a cheap Casio keyboard. So I want to encourage you guys to create music in whatever capacity you can. Like I've said before, you don't have to start off as an expert. In my art vlog, which I created just a few months ago, I let you guys know that there was an insecurity that I had. If you want to know what it is, you have to catch the video, but I created this equality bench, this art bench that went on to be displayed on Rim Road here in my town of El Paso, and it is now being featured in the International Museum of Art. Now, I'm not telling you all this because I'm trying to toot my own horn. I am telling you this so that you know that you don't have to be an expert when you start. You don't have to have the best resources. Now, if you've watched other videos of mine before, you also know that I tell you that if you want to start a business, you don't have to have the most expensive equipment. As a YouTuber, you don't have to go out and buy an expensive camera. You can use your iPhone camera. You don't have to go out and buy spotlights. You can just use the sun as it streams through your window. You don't even have to have a stand. I know that a couple of YouTubers have stacked books upon books to get to, a place where they could just lean their phone and record. So you catch my drift. You don't have to have the most expensive, fancy equipment. You can get started with what you have right now. And that goes for music as well. You don't have to have fancy, expensive equipment. Perhaps you don't even have to be in a recording studio. This could be your first song and it could be a hit. Like I said, Mariah Carey wrote this song in under 1 hour, and if you can challenge yourself to create something really, really cool and force yourself to do it, then you might surprise yourself and come out winning big. So my take home for all of you is that you need to get started today. Challenge yourself to create something new, something that's going to be a hit, and you don't have to spend forever doing it, and you don't have to do it with fancy, expensive equipment either. So if this video left you wondering if you are in the right position to keep creating music, then I hope I encouraged you, because that is a lot of passive money she is making. If you need my help with any copyright issues, make sure you scroll down into the description below, and I'd be more than happy to help. Don't forget to catch this video right here if you want to learn more about the copyright journey.